What have you done?
Kerrigan, the die is cast. This is the last day. Your swarm darkens the sky of any planet.
Forget Minsk. Forget all of it.
When we are done here, I will return to my people and accept their judgment.
Command, we've found Kerrigan. She's holed up in a Zerg base.
I made my peace long ago.
Consider it done. For ire. Indeed.
Alright. We are now here. What's up, guys? What is up? It's FSL night. Let's see if Sergio is gonna hop on. What's up, Mighty Ant? How you doing? Oh, his thing is a little off. Let's see. I think his let's double check. Sorry, guys. All right, so I have Mighty Ant here with me. What's up, man? How you doing?
KJ, happy Friday, and hope you had a nice Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was great. How was yours?
That was good. Just relaxing. You know how it is, taking a nap after a big meal. So.
Yeah, definitely ate a lot. Lots. And turkey has something that makes you sleepy, I think, right?
Yeah, tryptophan. So
there's that chemical.
Yeah,
Love
good
it.
stuff.
You're on top of it.
Yep.
So why don't you tell us, man? You might as well talk about the game. Sort of be my co-caster until we get your game going. Tell me about what's tonight.
So we got the battle of the brothers, Chian Pon versus Fenrir. Who knows what's going to happen? You got Protoss versus maybe Terran. I'm not sure what Fenrir's been playing. But that's always a good one, you know, the brotherly rivalry, you know.
That's
You
right.
always want to win that one. So that can go either way. Codes, Instability. We know what she's been doing all season versus DLS Mazel.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good one. And then Hyper Turtle versus myself. So,
That's right.
yeah.
That's right. So I think what we could do.
A couple of old guys playing each other.
Yeah,
So.
I just I just checked for Chianpon and Fenrir, the youngest guys playing tonight. Code B. I checked with ET, so they should be hopping on soon, but they don't seem to be ready. So we could get started with your game. You and Mighty Ant.
Hyper Turtle. Yep. Whatever you want to do.
I mean, Hyper Turtle and you. Yeah, we could get that started. But let's chit chat about a lot of stuff. Let's bring in Hyper Turtle because he's got a lot of stuff going on too. Let's bring him in while we're kind of getting settled. So let's bring in. Joining now is Hyper Turtle. How you doing, Hyper Turtle?
Doing well.
Nice. So you've been busy thinking. Just a little preview for you guys. Hyper Turtle is in charge of the Patreon and other activities that we plan to do off of that too. So him, Cyan, War Bunnies are thinking about ideas on how to make the most out of the contributions, right, to the channel.
Absolutely.
To do a lot of cool things. So we can't give you too much details there yet, but I know he's working hard at it with the team. So I'm kind of excited for that, see what they come up with. As a longtime contributor, Mighty Ant, you know, what makes it cool to contribute to these kind of things? What do you think? What are people looking for?
I think just supporting StarCraft in general, and then supporting this young generation. I mean, we have a bunch of people that have played for a long time, but just
Yeah.
it's exciting to see all these young players and how good they're getting and
Yeah.
promoting the game. So
Yeah.
the future of StarCraft, that's where it's at. I have a feeling we'll be playing for many years, and then you have a lot of newcomers coming, which
That's
makes it
right.
very exciting. So.
Yeah, you can see their progression as they get better too. A lot of them end up leapfrogging, ourselves, right? I remember some people I used to play, and then they're like grandmaster now, and they leapfrogged me. They've been really good, so it's kind of cool to see them have that talent, right?
Yeah.
I've definitely been in some games where I've underestimated the people who are a quarter of my age. It's
Yeah,
like, I mean, huge differences between the previous season that we've been seeing on some of these players.
yeah,
And as
that's
far
true.
as the StarCraft scene goes, yeah, supporting StarCraft going forward, I think especially having a chance to support a little bit more of the North American scene, because a lot of the big events and the event organizers have been more and more just located in Europe, and that's just fine, except for the time zones, so.
Yeah, so we need our own NA stuff here, and we're doing
Mhm.
that in our own way. We did have a Storm Cup several times over, and then we had one at Cheesadelphia. So we had a Storm Cup at Cheesadelphia, so that was a big deal that we worked on. So maybe we can do something more soon, right? That takes a lot of planning.
I
Something, yeah.
I'm hoping we can do at least something online by the end of the year. And then also, 4 months from now, about is the 25th anniversary of the original release of StarCraft. And some people like
Already?
me are old enough to have actually gotten on board around that time.
Yeah, of course, of
So
course.
I think there's going to be a lot to look back on. And even with the lack of new content, there is piles and piles of old content that I think we can have some fun digging into.
Yeah, definitely. So if you guys have any ideas, reach out to us. There's a
Mhm.
Facebook group here of FSL, but there's also Discord, or you can tweet or message these guys separately. You know, I
Absolutely.
think you can put that on the comment how they can reach you. Hyper Turtles,
Yep.
you're kind of like spearheading this thing along with Cyan and War Bunnies, right? So if you have any
Absolutely.
ideas,
And
guys.
well, ideas, and also this could be your chance to become the next big StarCraft personality. So,
Yeah, be involved.
if you're interested on, actually sitting in front of a webcam like I am right now, there's room for it. And we would love to have as much variety of content as people are willing to watch and people are willing to produce.
That's right. Lots of exciting stuff. Nothing official yet, but those are just some of the ideas. That's why we're kind of crowdsourcing some ideas from you guys. So go ahead, reach out to these people in charge right now. But back to FSL. We just talked about the matchups. You two are playing for the Code A matchup.
Yeah.
I mean, we could get started on that first because Chienpon and Fenrir are still being wrangled up, I think. So, yeah, why don't we talk about your matchup? How you guys feeling about that? You guys know how to talk about it, so I don't have to like wring it out of you.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm planning to just give it my all, and I'm probably just going to be feeling things out. I haven't really prepared. I'm too close to finishing off the last of the co-op prestiges. And plus, with the league border bugs, it's like I'm shy to get placed because I know I've got to play a bunch of matches afterwards before the border around my portrait actually reflects where I'm at in MMR.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see it going all kinds of directions, but I definitely have my favorite strategies, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, have you guys played each other? I don't seem to remember.
We have.
We have. It's been a while.
Oh, it's been a while.
He too owed me, in case you were
Oh,
wondering.
okay.
Yeah,
There you go. So that's a good starting point for me to see what to expect. But maybe there could be upsets or different points of time and practice. So, any thoughts on yourself there, Mighty Ant? Because we heard from Hyper.
Yeah. Hyperturdy's got a very good understanding of the game. I think game knowledge is big, and I think we're both just been playing a long time, doing random stuff.
Yep.
So
Random fun stuff, right?
yeah. So we'll see what happens. I think anything can happen. Obviously,
That's
and then
true.
when you're about, I think he's a little better than me, but anything can happen, and we'll just see what happens. But
Yeah, the other thing
I'm
is
excited to play it.
both of you guys play all the races, right? So, it's kind of cool to see that. I mean, if you really want to throw caution in the wind, an RVR matchup here would be insane. But anyway, this is for regular season placements, so I know it's important. So I expect you guys to give it your best. All right. Well, I think we can get that. We can get started with you guys because the code B matchup is not ready yet. I'm seeing your map selections happening now. You guys are almost there. So
I
once
think
that's
they're.
set,
I think the Code B people, based on what I'm seeing, have been. Looks like they're working on the challenge missions right now.
oh, they're in the challenge mission. Okay.
Yeah, the ones that
So
came with Wings of Liberty, and most of which are a little bit outdated, but they're still fun.
okay. Well, we can get started with you guys. That way we're not waiting on them. So why don't we just kind of do that first? I do have your map selections all set up. For game 1, it's going to be Data C, so we just need your next few map selections. So we'll see you guys on the other side while you guys finish that up, okay? Good luck, good luck.
Yeah, Marianne, I think it's your turn, by the way.
Oh, I thought I went already.
Yeah.
Let me
Well,
see.
good luck, good luck. Go do your picks, and we'll see you in a bit.
All right.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right, guys. They're doing their picks. Mighty Ant versus Hyper Turtle coming right up, and they just finished it. So there you go. Data C, and then Waterfall, and then maybe if we get a game 3, Moondance is next. Alright, we're loading up into the game now. The lobby's been created. So these two, depends on what race they pick. Oh, they are gonna go random versus random. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they're going random versus random, boys and girls. This will make it fun. We don't normally get random versus random. I think he is ready, so all right, let's get this game going, guys. So we need to set up the prod too. We forgot to do that. Let's make sure that that's set up because we definitely need that. So Mighty Ant versus Hyper Turtle. What do you guys think is gonna happen here? I'm thinking 2-1 Hyper Turtle. But you never really know, do you? Give me a second, guys. I need to make sure that the actual player setup is correct because it looks like it wasn't set up yet for our the intros. We just have 3 1 versus 1s today, so it shouldn't be too crazy. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go. Let's get going. Random versus random, guys, on Data C.
You're watching FSL Season 6.
All right, what did they draw as far as races? We'll see. Here in the bottom left, he draws Terran from random.
Mighty Ant.
And going as Zerg.
Hyper Turtle.
All right, Terran versus Zerg, guys. Let's see how this works out. He hasn't moved his Overlord yet. He did make a fast Overlord, so a really weird build here for Hyper Turtle. I think his Zerg is probably his worst race, though, so his build looks a little off there. So this is not a bad chance for Mighty Ant to pull it off. To pull off the quote upset, because he did lose 0-2 to Hyper Turtle the last time. So we'll see what he does. Mighty Ant is scouting. He spots the matchup, and of course, Hyper Turtle now knows the matchup. Still waiting for that pool. Looks pretty standard, Reaper opener. Yeah, these guys are pretty knowledgeable about what you're supposed to be building. The build order, the units that you're supposed to get, and what they're supposed to do. So this looks pretty standard. What keeps them out of the... these guys are close enough to get to code S. It's probably more the macro side is what's missing on their side to be on code S level. Oh, and he didn't attack move there, so he gets a couple of hits from these Zerglings. He gets one, and he's gonna back off maybe. Problem with doing too much of this is you get distracted, and then you're not doing stuff at home. So, but it looks like he is pressing the S button at home, so that's the good news. He does hang out here waiting, kind of delaying that third base, I suppose. Baneling is already out. And it's gonna be Hellions and... oh wow, a third base, man. Mighty Ant knows the builds, man. He does see the expansion attempt. So this is super standard. Amazing, right? And he's gonna hop on. Will he see the Baneling nest? That is the key. Does he see it? Yeah, he doesn't see it. He doesn't go deep enough, but there's also these speed Zerglings that'll discourage him. Because he pretty much die if he goes in. Mighty Ant is not making Hellions. He's supposed to. In fact, he's so greedy. He's got a 4th command center. But he's not making units. Which is really bad. He does finally make a Viking, but during this whole time, he's still not making any units, so I guess he spent his money, so he really can't. Still no units. I mean, this is insanely risky for him. But if he can last long enough here, he's gonna have a huge lead. There's the Hellions and Marine. And he's got this Reaper all the way up here. I would rather have it right here so you can kind of see something that's coming his way. This Viking is looking to kill some Overlords, which never really made it across the map, did it? Okay, there's one here, but that's about it. This Viking is for once kind of like a wasted thing. Yeah, SCV-wise, he is way ahead. And he's got mules. Although that may change soon enough. Lots of Hellions, adding all that stuff. Mighty Ant's spending his money really well. Still no orbitals though. The orbitals need to be prioritized for these two. And this Viking does find an overseer, which is cool. That actually supply blocks Hyper Turtle. Is the multitasking here for Mighty Ant that needs to improve here, because he does need to get this going. Actually, his money, he's spending his money so well, so. Yeah, 4 command centers here. He's just got to get the orbital here. And he needs to keep making units. Hyper Turtle behind bases quite a bit. Looking really good here for Mighty Ant to start anyway. But it's all about the engagements too, so. And this is a mighty Hellion force here from Mighty Ant. Hyper Turtle's worker count is super low. He does probably his big Achilles heel every time I watch him play Zerg. He has a super low worker count. So we'll see what these Hellions do in terms of messing up that worker count. And there it is. Lots of fried drones. That's a lot of Hellions. Hey, he gets the queen too. Pretty good. 8 plus a queen. 8 drones plus a queen, and he didn't lose all his Hellions. Look at the worker disparity. But you know, Mighty Ant needs to work on his macro too. He's got a lot of stuff here. He is spending pretty well, but he needs the orbitals. He's not constantly making SCVs. Oh my gosh. This is a big mistake. Look, it's following. It's actually not mining. It's not mining, guys. That is terrible for him. This whole time. That is a lot of SCVs not mining. So there goes his quote lead, right? It's not as big as you think. He had a misclick there, just kind of SCVs following this one guy. These are like minor things that end up killing you. He's trying to go get more drone kills. Oh, there you go. He sees a big transfer. He says, might as well go kill that. Oh, just like that, 6. Oh, there's more. Oh my goodness, 11. And I would get out of here. Nice big lead, 54-46, but they're not all working. Oh my goodness. But he is constantly making these bio units. As long as he's spending his money really well and just constantly producing. He has not noticed this yet, right? Meanwhile, Hyper Turtle just keeps making Lings, Bangs, and he's teching up the Broodlords already? What? Well, this might actually just work. You know, oftentimes, you see these guys struggle against Broodlords. There's only one, there's no medevac. Oh, there is one here, and it's not even making anything. So obviously there was a medevac, there was a Viking earlier, and it's still alive. But he is, you know, he has a timer here with these Broodlords. I don't know how good he is. An Ultralist too? What? This guy. And the big drop here, he does see the Ultralist then. He's gonna target fire. No, the Banelings. Uh-oh. He could not split, but he knows what's up. Let's see what he actually saw. He did see an Ultralisk Cavern, so he knows, you know, Hive is done already. So, and he's fixed it. He's fixed the issue. That's a big deal. Yeah, well. Hyper Turtle is stabilizing. Mighty Ant has a super economy, but behind on tech. If he just kind of attacks, it's pretty hard for Hyper Turtle to hold him off. Let's look at it from Hyper Turtle's point of view. And I think the problem here is, I think Mighty Ant is getting too fancy. He needs to just kind of go through and do something soon, because the Broodlords are coming. Uh-oh. It's a good start. But the problem is, he's just gonna morph these Broodlords so that he has no idea that actually... It doesn't really do anything, right? You hurt the Corruptors, but the problem is Broodlords, and he doesn't know about it, see? Wow, this is gonna sting for him. What? Alright, well... He has no idea. I don't think he knows how to deal with Broodlords here. He has one starport. I think he's dead, guys. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know how to deal with Broodlords. He's taking too long. He has no idea about it. He didn't scan. Yes, yeah, he knows. He sees that with the sensor tower. And then he's gonna be like, what? Oh, what the heck? Why is he leaving? He just misses the scan of the Broodlords. Oh my gosh. What is Mighty Ant doing right now? I think he doesn't know, of course. And he's still dealing with the small time stuff. But what is Hyper Turtle doing? He keeps backing off. Why? Will this tank see? Look at this tank. Why is he sending a tank there? He scans, he still misses the Broodlord. That's a terrible scan. And look at this. This is like hide the Broodlord build. This is so funny. Every time he tries to look, the Broodlord keeps getting away. And here it is. He does have a big army here, and Broodlords are slow. So, and the good news is he's taken the fight to the Zerg. He takes away a base. As far as you know, this is all about just, you know, Ultralisk. But it's not about Ultralisk. It's Broodlords. And there you go. He sees the Broodlords. He needs to get out. He should have just gotten out. What is he making at home? And that Ultralisk survives. Okay, now he knows. Broodlords are up. He's still making SCVs, which doesn't make any sense right now. But he needs anti-air. Because here comes the pain. Yeah. He's making ghosts. But he needs to make Vikings. There's no... oh, there are Corruptors, so... Never mind. I think he's... Yeah, he's dead. He doesn't... And look at that. He actually crashes right into the... Into this. He's got 102 SCVs, which he doesn't need. He's got a lot of money. Hyper Turtle is broke. If somehow Mighty Ant cleans this, he has a chance. He makes some Vikings here, but the problem is there's already like so many Corruptors here. Hyper Turtle does get another base here, but Mighty Ant just missed this completely, guys. And this is just not cleanable. I don't think he can win now. You can even substitute other people here. I just don't see you. If you substitute pros here, I still don't think you win. It's a little too late with these two Vikings. I mean, he should have just made Vikings right off the bat, right? That's gonna do it. He had a great chance, but he just made too many workers, and he didn't really scout, and he didn't really use his... And he wasn't mining, although money wasn't the issue for him. Yeah, Mighty Ant had a golden opportunity to win this game, but he just kind of didn't scout, so... And that'll do it for game 1. And he was way ahead, guys. Way ahead. Unfortunately, he just missed the Broodlords this whole time. It's a really weird build. He could actually run over Hypertoll if he does that again. Alright, game 2 is going to be on the waterfall. It doesn't seem like my admin is around. So let me just make that. Wait, he is around. He is making the maps. Hold on, guys. Yeah, the F2 thing is a problem. It took me many months to get rid of it. I just unbound it, and now I don't do it as often, if at all. Anyway, guys, game 2 is going to be on Waterfall. Mighty Ant's camera seems to have disappeared. Let's make sure he's on there. Let's make sure he gets it back before we start. Definitely winnable game. You just gotta... It's amazing the small stuff that lose you the game, right? So now you realize that. That's why you have to watch. This is the first match. I'm still waiting for Mighty Ant's camera, so hang tight, guys. Hang tight, guys. It looks like we have a little bit of a delay here. We're gonna play the video real quick, and we'll be right back.
Sarah, what have you done?
Kerrigan, the die is cast. This is the last day. Your swarm darkens the sky of any planet.
Forget Minsk. Forget all of it.
When we are done here, I will return to my people and accept their judgment.
Command, we've found Kerrigan. She's holed up in a Zerg base.
I made my peace long ago.
Consider it done. For ire. Indeed.
Alright, they're back. They're good to go. Alright, so that's good news. Let's get these games started. It's random versus random again.
You are watching FSL Season 6.
Alright. Spawning as Protoss this time. Right? We have
Mighty Amp.
and spawning as Terran this time. Different races for both.
Hyper Turtle.
This is random versus random. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that kind of a loss from the last game. Mighty Ant's gonna hate it when he sees the replay. It's amazing, like I said, small things lose you the game. Very minor things, so you gotta really dot your I's, cross your T's. You know, you can't have 9 SCVs not mining because it's following 1 SCV. That's probably why he was broke the whole time. And now they know each other's races. Low ground expansion for Mighty Ant. Which is fine here because there is a high ground. There's a ramp here. Mighty Ant. You know, one thing I don't like is if Mighty Ant harasses too much, he falls behind with the stuff he has to do at home. That is one of his biggest weaknesses. He harasses, but what ends up happening is he harasses himself. I mean, you saw that, right? He was harassing with the Reaper. Then he didn't actually mine properly. You know, there's small things like that. He just needs to kind of focus on that. Hyper Turtle, he seems to be okay in terms of his mechanics. The problem is, as War Bunny said, it kind of techs up too fast. Not enough workers. Those kind of problems. Mighty Ant here is very late with his Robo. Robo is Cybercore. That's super late. Whatever he wants to do is super late because of that. He was making this extra gateway. He should have just made a Cybercore first. Now it's very late. Now he's gonna harass. Let's see what he does. During this harassment, I don't like this. If he's gonna end up losing it, it's a pointless harass. And then at home, he doesn't even have his Nexus done. That's what I'm saying. He kind of okay. He might all in, but he hasn't even started Warp Gate. He needs to chrono this. There you go, he chronos it. But those are the kind of things, man, that really kill you. You just gotta prioritize what you're supposed to do first. Then you do the other thing that you want to do. Because you have a lot of fun, like harassing, but you end up harassing yourself, and you're the one that's behind. He does make 2 stalkers, which, you know, Bunker's gonna be on time. It won't do anything. But if he just 4 gates hard, just go. We saw this in the game with Cyan, right? He would have great ideas and big items, big amount of units, but he doesn't go. So he's kind of like half attacking, half not. You either half attack or you don't attack. So if Mighty Ant just kind of goes balls to the wall here, just go all out and attack, that is much better than doing half and half. And he's going all in, which I love. If he goes 4 gate and sticks to it, I bet you he'll bust through this one little bunker with no tank incoming. Because look, Hyper Turtle hasn't even started his tank. He prioritized other things. There, he finally does it. But I bet you that thing has been sitting there for a while. There's the Stalkers, which I wouldn't have shown this. Or actually, he can go up past it. Oh, he's going to lose it. Yeah, he does adjust. He is so all in. He's getting blink. He needs another gateway here, but then it's a 5 gate on one base. I suppose that's okay. He doesn't even have the number of workers. You need full saturation. Oh, okay. Well, he's gonna expand right after this, which is odd. I think the sequence of what he's doing is incorrect. You either all in or you don't. He's doing the all in and then back to making this. Like, it's kind of pointless. He does kill that SCV. Blink is not done yet. I think he's doing a... His build is wrong. He needed to get Nexus first instead of getting these 2 gateways and then go defensive. It doesn't make any sense, right? The build doesn't make sense. Let's see. He does love microing, so I think he'll be fine here. As long as he doesn't go up that ramp and get shot by the tank. But my point there is this, right? If you're not going to all in, get the Nexus. You don't go do an all-in build and then make the Nexus. That's kind of... But anyway, look, your Protoss versus Terran, you can always get your Nexus. Just get your Nexus, period. There's a Robo. Okay, that's good. You can kind of proxy... he proxied the Robo and then maybe he make Immortals. But there's 2 tanks here already. Hyper Turtle suspicious because Mighty Ant showed that he had 4 Stalkers. So that's the problem. So this, look at this. It's going to hit so late because the sequence is incorrect, right? This Nexus is just not done. He's chronoing that. So not sure what he wants to do at this point. I guess he's just going to hold them back, which is okay. Oh, and he's behind in workers. He's behind in workers and also mules because he got his Nexus super late. Yeah, he's just gonna stay back his... And look at this guy. Hyper Turtle's ready. He's got the Viking and Hellion. Not Hellion. Cyclone ready to intercept any Prism. Luckily for him, you know, Mighty Ant's build is wrong, so it's not gonna come anytime soon. Mighty Ant kind of shot himself with the foot there. 26 workers this whole time. This build is completely wrong. But if he kind of blinks up in there with great micro, he can pull this off, guys. He needs a Prism. And he's gonna go up now. This is good. He gets the Viking in. He can't lose this. He's got a micro properly. And he needs to get back. Alright, I'm okay with that. He didn't get too greedy. But he needs that Prism so he can warp in more stuff. There's 3 tanks here already. It's gonna be tough, man. And he's not making workers this whole time. Oh my goodness. The small stuff that's really keeping you in the lower leagues is really just the improper build and not constantly making workers. The rest is fine. I like his aggression. I like his strategy. The build order is incorrect. But he just needs to keep making workers, like I said. Oh, maybe he'll delay this? He does have the reach. He like blinked incorrectly there. He's just kind of harassing, but he needs a third base too. But look, my Hyper Turtle already has a third base. And once Hyper Turtle is ready to push out with this bio with tanks, I think Mighty Ant's dead. He is getting charged with Robo Bay. So what is he gonna make? A Colossus. Interesting. Hyper Turtle is also low on the worker count. This is why it's it's close enough. Because typically, if the Terran was also making workers, I suppose that's what makes him even. Both of them aren't really making workers properly. So he can. Oh, if he catches this medevac. Good blink, but he's gonna go on the other. He's gonna go up the ramp. Yeah, he's gonna go out here. But he's just getting annihilated, and that's gonna do it, guys. I just don't see him coming back. If he can't, you know, he had the big lead. I just don't see him coming back. I think Hyper Turtle has to really throw this. And Mighty Ant, I bet you he'll forget about this Colossus. This is where F2 is okay. You just kind of F2 everything at home. But I bet you he forgot. Oh, he sees it. Okay, well, good. Because he was about to get run over. It was like 5 seconds away from dying. And we're going to settle into a longer game here. But Hyper Turtle is ahead by a mile. I think the way you come back here is what? Dark Templar won't even do it at this point. Colossus. I think if Hyper Turtle takes a terrible fight. Look at this army supply. It's huge. Hyper Turtle is like shocked. Like, where are your bases? You're so far behind, dude. Well, what you don't know is Mighty Ant did the complete wrong build, and he only has Blink Stalkers. He blinks, but Doom is there. He has a shield battery here, maybe? It's not out yet. But, you know, once these tanks get sieged, and he even has 2 Liberators, he's kaput. He can actually blink and catch these tanks. Oh, what is this Colossus doing? Oh my goodness, that's some bad control right there. Yep. Definitely no chance, really, at this point. So not a good showing here for Mighty Ant. He was just kind of doing the wrong things. He has the right idea. He's just doing the wrong build order. And you really just put yourself behind by doing the wrong build order. So that's pretty elementary here. And that's pretty much gonna do it. Alright, let's go chat with these guys. What's up, guys? Congrats, Hyper Turtle, on taking the 2-0 win. Mighty Ant, you were winning by a lot in Game 1, but you just missed the Broodlords. You never scouted properly. You didn't scan at the right spots. You would have ran him over. You know,
I messed up my hotkeys, and I thought I had a bigger army than I did, and I wasn't making anything out of the barracks for a long time, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So,
and
but
you had an SCV being followed by like 10 other SCVs.
Yeah, small mistakes here and there, but no, I thought, first game was a good start, and
yeah, you were way ahead. It's a great start. You got away with 4 command centers. I'm like, what? I mean, that's awesome. You were way ahead for sure.
Yeah, it's all, I just, my fingers got all messed up and my hotkeys got messed up, so, but no, that was good. Well done.
Yeah, definitely winnable game 1. Game 2, you're going to hate it. because you did an all-in build and then you went to back to make a Nexus. But because of that, you're way behind. And, like, it was just game over by then because
Yeah.
you did the wrong build order. You went for a 4-gate, but then you built the Nexus behind it, which means it was a pointless 4-gate. You know what I mean? And he just did a normal build. He just flew way, way ahead. So that's all it was. Like, there's no way you can catch up because you just kind of gave away, some of your workers.
I was looking for early damage, and then when he had the bunker, I was like, well.
They'll
I think
always
that's
have a
it.
bunker
And then,
there, pretty much. It's
yeah.
not like your stalkers were early. So, the thing is, my suggestion: you either all go 4-gate all in, or you don't. Don't do the half this, half that, because you're just way, way behind. Hyper Turtle just did a normal build, and he was way ahead, and he didn't have to do anything. He just kind of sat back and let you throw your stalkers away. I think you should watch your replays and you'll see it's very small stuff that makes the difference, which obviously easily fixable by you, right? Like you said, like a hotkey here or a misclick there, or a decision in the build order. Very easy.
Yeah.
Very easy for you to fix. So that's the good news, right?
Yeah, I was
so
expecting cheese too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why, I did the 4-gate early, and then I didn't see it.
What made you think he was gonna cheese, by the way?
I know he likes to throw in wrenches here and there, but he just did a normal, solid build. So
So if he didn't do it, then you're dead. That's basically what you're saying. So
Yeah.
I would say unless you actually see a cheese or any sign of a cheese, don't overreact and guess. Because Hyper Turtle just sat back. Hyper Turtle did some things that he could improve too. More Bunnies was saying it, which is he was teching so fast he wasn't making any workers, right? So that's what kind of made it a chance. Give Mighty Ant a chance. But other than that, you just played defensive, right? What was your game plan there? Was that it?
Yeah, I mean, against Protoss, I usually let them make the first move because they usually have to. I've been doing a lot more Terran lately, so I've been figuring out where to put my units, where to be ready for attack.
Yep.
Zerg, I'm definitely out of practice with.
Exactly.
I think no matter which race I'm playing, I need to get more practice in on the first 5 minutes. That's what War Bunnies
Oh, the
keeps
first
harping
5 minutes.
about.
Got it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Cause
I love random games. I love it when
it was great to see you guys do random versus random. That was fun.
I love my favorite StarCraft stuff is where it's not all according to plan, where everyone has to adapt rapid fire and quickly figure out what they want to do and then how to change that based on what the other person's doing. So
yeah, it was
so I
definitely
had a
fun
lot
to
of
watch
fun.
because you guys got different races each time, so it was
Yeah,
very
thanks
promising.
for going random. Yeah, I was happy to see that. So
That was actually pretty cool. I really liked it. I wanted to see a third game, but you stole the win away from Mighty Ant in game 1. With the Broodlords, it was funny because he kept scouting here and there, and the Broodlords just happened to not be spotted each time. He went up north, you went down south. He went to their side, you went to the other side. And then when he scanned, he missed everything. It was just so crazy. So some bad luck there for Mighty Ant too.
I've definitely staved off disaster with a quick Broodlord or Ultralisk switch before. So the Zerglings definitely weren't cutting it. Although Banelins did pretty well in a couple of engagements.
Yep.
Yeah, he just had 102 workers. Keep that in mind. So I didn't really. He had so much. It was insane. Mighty Ant's game was pretty good, minus knowing about the Broodlords. So
I'm looking forward to going back and actually looking at the chart because
you're gonna
I'm
have to
sure
watch
it's
the
going to be pretty
replay. It's
depressing.
insane. It's insane. But if he pulled it off, he got away with it 4cc. It was pretty funny. Nice job, Mighty Ant. He just couldn't close it.
not good enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do 5cc next time. Maybe that'll help.
5cc might do it. Hey, why not? Why not, right? All right, guys. Well, that'll do it for you too. Thank you, Hyper Turtle. Good luck with
All
the
right,
next
Good game.
matchup.
everybody out there, start hunting those deals because the weekend ain't over yet.
Oh, I'm staying away from that stuff. So
I did
All
it
right,
all
man.
on one.
have a good evening.
All
So
right,
that'll-
later.
That'll do it for Hyper Turtle, guys. So we got Mighty Ant here. Now he gets to relax because it's nerve-wracking, right? When you play, what do you think? Or not really?
It can be. Yeah, it,
It
can,
can be. But now it's
it-
done. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the cool thing about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like Chanpon and them are ready yet, so I think what we can do is we can start Code S instead, because they're ready. We just need Bizel on his camera, and then we can get going here. Alright, so let's bring him in. Let's start with the Code S, because Chanpon and them are taking too long. And you're gonna help me cast that. That'll be fun. So we have now here Mizel and Instability. We'll start with Code S because Instability, Chanpon and Fenrir hasn't even been on camera and haven't done the map pick, so I don't know what's going on that side. But we can start with you. Are you cool with that?
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Mighty Ant, I know you have questions.
Yeah, let's start with DLS Mazel. How's your TVP lately?
It's been rough. It's been rough, especially in the ladder.
Yeah.
I've been researching a lot of builds, and hopefully the ones that I pick will work for stability.
Okay. Instability, how you doing tonight?
Well, I haven't been playing 1v1s for like 2 weeks, so probably not great.
What have you been doing instead of practicing for this match?
Playing mono battles.
Well,
Oh, there you go.
yeah, I've seen your Protoss. I think you'll be okay. Yeah, this should be a good matchup. So, KJ, you got anything for these guys?
I would say Mizel, good luck. It's gonna be tough with instability, even without practice. I know you have plans. I know you have builds prepared, because that's the type of guy you are. And instability, my advice for you: watch out for him. Keep scouting, and it's gonna be a great game. Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck. Have fun.
All right, let's get them going here. It's just them now. What do you really think here? Is it 2-0 instability or 2-1?
It's hard to tell. She's been pretty strong in the matches that I've seen. I think it could be a 2-1. Could be.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
2-1 instability?
Yeah.
I think
Instability.
so too. I think Mizel
Okay.
will steal a game because he has some great builds. So let's get this going. So we're both in agreement.
Yeah. Just like who's that basketball player? Practice?
Island Iverson.
Yeah. That's who she reminds me of.
Yeah, she's still pretty good even without practice.
Yeah.
You're watching FSL Season 6.
Alright, do the honors for us, Mighty Ant.
Alright, so in the top right corner we have the red Terran. It's
DLS Mizel.
and the bottom left we have the blue Protoss. It's
Instability.
Look at that, she's gonna make a wall up here. No Reaper jump
Yeah.
spell. I like that against Mizel. Mizel loves Reapers.
Reaper defense.
Oh, neutrophil. I thought, who's neutral? I'm like, oh yeah, neutrophil. Hey, this wall doesn't look bad. I think it's closed. And just this, you don't even... The one on the right of the pylon, I'm not sure. But
I'm gonna.
not 100% sure.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know. I trust that she knows what she's doing. So.
Yeah, there is a grid that you can turn on, so you can kind of see. You can kind of see if, you know, there's a hole. So there you go, she's harassing a little bit here. I prefer she needs to go in, though, to see how many gases. So she's kind of going around in circles here to avoid any more hits. Oh, but she's taking it. Oh, she was rebuilding her shields.
Yeah.
Then she takes a hit. But you know, she needs to go up there, though, I think. Oh, this is oh, man. Oh, this is pro level, risk she's taking. You watch the
Yeah.
pros and they're like almost dead and they leave just in time.
Hey, I tried that, but it didn't work
Your
out.
guy
man.
dies. Yeah.
So-
I saw your last guy die. You were harassing with the probe earlier and it died. I was like, what is he doing?
Harassing.
Yeah, you were harassing here with the probe and your probe died. You're against Hyper Turtle. But do I want that stain on my record?
Oh, no. Now it's on, right?
That's right.
Okay. There's the full wall. Okay.
Full wall.
Right.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. It's a wall just to make sure.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure though that you don't get blocked. Oh, she's supply blocked, man. There you go.
Although building that isn't that close for tank fire? I don't know.
Yes, exactly. That's what you give up. By closing that off, the Terran can go out here and it's just they can pick that off. They have a nice spot there. Twilight.
I didn't see a Reaper come out. Okay.
Yeah, he skipped the Reaper. And he's going mine. But he has the Stargate is late. Starport is late. Okay, so the mine's gonna be for an Oracle.
Yeah.
An Adept Scout. And a Robo. Alright, let's see what this Adept sees. Good Scout here. You can tell this is a Code S match, man. They're on point, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she sees the mine. Oh, and
And
she's
she goes
in.
through.
She's in. Okay, so this can do some harassment. Oh,
Oh.
but the mine, we forgot about that mine.
Yeah.
Okay, so for her, she's just gonna have to watch out for a mine drop at this point. She should start an observer. And there it is, and just keep making stalkers and just kind of wait.
Yeah, she's getting in those quarter positions. The
Yeah.
stalkers. At least the one.
Yeah. And another spotter too, another spotter pylon. So that's good. She knows what she's doing, man.
Yeah, practice or no practice.
Yeah. And she's getting blink upgrade. But there's the Widow Mine. The medevac for the Widow Mine. But he hasn't loaded yet. He's waiting for a third mine, and there it is. And there. Okay, let's see what he does. She knows about it. Like, this is pretty obvious, right? For Protoss, once you see one mine, you obviously just look for a Widow Mine drop.
But the thing is, she's got 2 stalkers over there, so
Yeah, it's not enough, right? It's
and no observer. So this, if he boosts through there, he might be able to do something with this.
Yeah, of course, it's hard to deal with this. She'll have to pull the workers. Okay, here's the shot.
There's the boost.
She just needs to go. Oh, she's. Ooh, I don't think that. Oh, the mine.
No, this is gonna be
Uh-oh.
beautiful. Okay,
5.
that could have been worse, but that
5
was
is not bad. I'll take
yeah,
it.
yeah. I thought that was gonna be a lot worse than that.
Yeah,
That was a
losing
good pull.
three mines and 5, killing 3 mines and 5 workers, not bad.
Yeah, and his medevac survived, so that's
Yeah, a little. I think it's good for Protoss, although that extended time not mining is quite a long time. She didn't pull it back to mine right away. As soon as that first one shot. So now she's looking for that medevac, maybe.
yeah. And that drop just about evened up the probe count too. So
Indeed.
all right, there's her third going down.
And another possible mine drop? No, he's just scouting with this medevac. It's very weak medevac, which he hasn't healed yet. And look at this stalker. If he went there during that time, he would have killed that medevac.
Yeah.
Very defensive, man. 2 turrets, a bunker, and a tank here. She she can shoot this for free. And she got her third base. Very nice. Very nicely done by her. As far as like upgrades, she's not getting charged just yet. Shield battery, super important, right?
Yeah, although I must say, it's Terrence got the lead in the SCV count.
Yeah, he does. A Thor? Look at that. Oh, and look at this double star port with
Triple.
triple. Oh my gosh, triple. Yes.
Yeah. She's scouting.
Oh,
now.
she's gonna spot it. Nice, nice scout. Where's that battle cruiser? Did it go already?
No, I don't.
Oh, he's still making it.
Yeah.
But now
He's
she
getting
knows.
the Yamamoto.
Yamamoto.
Yamamoto
is the admiral for the Japanese fleet, right? And then StarCraft just called it this one Yamato.
Yamato, that's it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they call this Yamato, but Yamamoto was the Japanese admiral or whatever when they did the Pearl Harbor.
Although this is a scary force here.
It is. He
he's
doesn't
got.
have enough, and he's
Yeah.
got blink. Yeah, he's gonna take. Okay, there's one tank firing. You just gotta focus. I think. Yeah, she's gonna do a lot of damage. These battle cruisers are not even enough because there's so many stalkers here, man.
Yeah.
Well, she's got a huge lead now. What do you think?
Yeah, she hit at the right time, right before you could
Yeah.
get established.
Yeah, the bunker and the one tank was not enough, right, in the Thor.
Although he does take out the Colossus.
Yeah, 19 worker skill though.
Yeah. Well, he's only 9 workers behind right now, so.
I guess that's not bad.
Yeah.
And he didn't lose his command center, so still doable. These battle cruisers are gonna be a pain to deal with though. So she needs to make sure she has blink for sure. And she's like, "Oh, you don't have a base there?"
But he does have a bunker and tank.
Oh, and he warps out because he wants to do damage.
Yeah.
This could be a base trade situation, guys. 4 battle cruisers, that's going to be hard to clean up. But I think he can kill the Terran production. She just needs to make sure she's constantly warping in stalkers. Which she is not doing right now. And I would have gone up there right away. Yeah, because you don't want to deal with more stuff. Here it is. There is a shield battery. That helped a little bit. But that's 4 battle cruisers.
Yeah.
She's going to need to send some of these stalkers home, I think.
Although he did kill the pylon for production, so.
Yeah.
It's not, she's still got 3.
Yep. So basically, DLS Mizel needs to do it just with these 4 battle cruisers, which are still pretty healthy.
Yeah, I mean that's enough stalkers if you can catch them, but.
Okay, so she's focusing
catch
on the
them.
command center to see if he's revealed, and he's not, so he knows there's another base. Oh, he sees it. She sees it right there. He has his own base back here, and he's still mining here.
He's got 2 bases.
Yeah, she's fine. She needs to send all the stalkers home, that's for sure. Oh, we're gonna catch this, Surprised she's not blinking, but
Yeah.
there you go. That's the last command center. Oh, no,
he's
there's
got
another one on the top left. Well, it's
Although
not
it's being
finished.
attacked right now, yeah.
He didn't finish.
Okay, he just
He did
finished
finish it, but can it get out in the corner? She's gonna escape. This is a crazy base trade situation, but
Yeah, I think she's in better shape now. Look
Oh
at
yeah,
the
she's in way better shape.
got
She still has so many command centers.
yeah, 2 extra.
I mean, Nexus. Oh, and Mizel's about to lose his last command center, which means he can only hope for a draw. In fact, no other flying buildings left, so he's likely gonna lose. She's mining. Yeah, that's it, man. There's just he has to clean up. He should be revealed. Oh no, there's a command center here. Look at that. Well, well, well. He's probably a little annoyed. What do you think?
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
Yeah, there's a chance.
And she recalls. He recalls or teleports to the other side to kill this Nexus? Did she cancel that? She must have canceled it. She's got a lot of stalkers. Is that enough to fight?
Let's see. No, that's not enough. Well, I don't. How much damage does Archon?
Oh, he's splitting. You see that?
Yeah.
Which means they're not that strong.
Yeah, he's just looking for command centers or Nexus.
Yeah, but
and
finds that one. She's gonna she's gonna fight because there's only 2 battle cruisers here. Bye bye. Only 1 Yamato gets off.
Yeah.
There's a mine there, but that's gonna do it. Not a bad try.
No. Warped out right when she was attacking. I'm not sure. I think probably would have held, right?
Yeah.
It would have been close.
Yeah, he warped out, and then that forced the base trade. So, well, 1-0 her lead. We're going to Cosmic Sapphire. It's a pretty big map with a gold. Do you like that map?
I do not. It's too big.
It's too
big. Yeah, at my level, just to macro, you know, it's
too
just
much to worry about, right?
Yeah.
Too much other stuff to deal with.
Yeah, but these guys can handle it. I mean.
Oh yeah, they should be okay.
I just noticed Instability's video name is unstable. Did you see that?
Yeah, she says she's unstable. All right.
Huh.
Well, she looks stable to me.
Yep.
You're watching FSL Season 6.
All right. Let's kick it off. Down 1-0 in the bottom right-hand corner. It's our red Terran. It's
DLS Mizel.
And in the top left, it's our unstable Protoss. It's
Instability.
So, you know, doing that battle cruiser build is so risky, right?
Yeah.
Especially 3 starport. I feel like he needs to be sure that he's got like super set 3 bases of gas first. Right, he couldn't even hold the first attack on his 3rd base, so that's just super risky build that he tried.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll make adjustments off of that.
He may play a little bit more normal here, unless he has some real crazy build again. But I'm not a big fan of like mid-game builds that, you know, that's if he's trying to do something cheesy, because The problem with the mid-game stuff is if you're weak in the early game, right? You never get to the mid-game you planned in the first place. Which he got there, but he just doesn't have enough firepower with it, right?
Yeah.
So I think if you're gonna do like some sort of all-in, do an early one. Or at a minimum 2 base timing. Or macro, but macro is hard. Oh, look at that. So not a command center. He's gonna be aggressive, man.
Yeah. What do you think? 3 racks? It's a good Protoss build.
No, he's doing like factory already, so.
Oh, that's a factory. Okay.
Yeah, so he's
Yeah.
probably
1-1-1.
probably 1-1-1. Yeah. He's gonna. So I like this. He either go 1-1-1 or do a normal build, not a, like a 3-star port battle cruiser, which I've never seen, by the way. Usually you see like 2-port Banshee, 3-star port. It's just so expensive, right?
Yeah.
And then battle cruisers themselves take forever to build, so I think you're just so far behind by the time you want to do something. Okay, so he does get a command center behind it. His starport's a little late. He's gonna make a bunker, so the starport's further delayed. There's 2 adepts already, and a 3rd one coming, and she's getting a Twilight. This may go to the DT build.
Yeah, saving her gas for something.
Oh, okay. I thought he wasn't gonna close it. He needs to close that. Just don't want to deal with. Oh, a little bit of miss micro here.
Gotta get in that. There you go.
Yeah, she needs to make sure she doesn't die to that mine though. But I think this is gonna be one of those DT, an economic DT build. She has 3 adepts. Where's the 3rd one? Oh, there's right here. So 2 adepts here, which will do a lot of damage. A little bit late though to try to delay this command center. So, and there's the DT, like I said, right? So this is one of those economic DT builds, but she's making 2 more gateways. So yeah, this looks like that the max fax build where you get economically ahead with DT and then into Archons and then you take a 3rd base. Oh, he can't close that because the thing was blocking it, but he does have a Cyclone.
She canceled, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of, you'll lose 1 adept, and will you get enough out of it? I don't think so, right? So that's not a bad idea.
It's a good scout, though.
Yes. Yeah, she saw everything she needs to see. There it is. DT's about to finish. The Prism is coming out. And actually, this time she commits. She gets 1, 2. She does get away. 2 workers for 1 adept and scouting. Here comes the Prism. Gonna be DTs on there. And she'll do a lot of damage with the DTs. And if she doesn't, she'll form Archons and harass there later, and she'll take a base. See, there we go. This is, I'm reading this like a book, man. Oh. Right?
It just flew right by. Oh.
Yeah, and you better save your scans. Oh, doesn't get anything. I think he's dead, man. This is gonna be too much damage. Another scan. And after that, he's out. So he needs to clean up. This is a lot of damage, dude. 18 workers versus 44. She doesn't have to do anything. She can just chill at home, keep making stuff. She still has the Warp Prism alive. And the DT's still there. Oh, I'm sorry, Mighty Ant. I think this is over right here. It's just not possible. She's a solid player. It's too big of a lead. And he doesn't even still kill that. It's only 3 DTs. And he never scouted the other side. That's the problem.
Well, he's got detection now, but
yeah, look, 13 workers to 46. And she's got a 3rd. And the Prism's still out there, by the way, so it's not like he can go onto the map and do anything.
Yep.
What a strong
Yeah.
showing for mighty and for instability here, right?
Yeah.
She's still in a world class level here in terms of FSL world, right? Without any practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and mighty and DLS Mizel here never scouted, right? Except for that first SEV the first time. That's it.
Yeah, but you could attribute that to those adepts. I mean, early adepts scouting in, just in
That's
and
true.
out. You
Yeah,
know,
she
just
couldn't get out on the map because of the adapts.
yeah, and then with the DT follow up, I mean, that was nicely done. Although he does
Yeah,
have a
so-
drop coming in back of the natural. Instability's natural.
Yeah, let's see what he can do. It's just a turret.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is an
That's
auto
something.
turret killing 4 SCVs, which, by the way, 4 probes. That means the Raven is not at home.
Yeah, the detection.
So, and he's got 4 Marines on the other side. So he finally puts up these turrets.
Although he's going for setting up for his drop.
Yeah, he's got a drop. The Raven is still out here, gonna go again and harass, and then he's gonna drop at the same time. I like this, but the Raven doesn't have the energy,
Yeah,
so
no
it gets
energy.
away. But good damage here. She's taking her 4th base. The Raven is not going back in. Harass. Ooh, lives. She doesn't have to do anything, man. She just has to keep making stuff, power up, and then go in, right? That's still not enough. Double the workers, so. Double the workers, double the bases.
Yeah, she's doing exactly what you're saying, just powering up.
Okay, another harassment here. Kills 7 workers. He's doing really well with his worker harassment. Kills 12 total. But I think he needs to do that 5 to 10 more times to even be close, right? It's something though.
Yep.
No hint of a 3rd command center, so he's pretty all in on 2 bases. There's a point, Mighty Ant, where all of these little harasses don't matter, right? Because she just keeps making stuff, making probes. There's a point here you just need to make a lot of things and just go pull the boys and go kill her, right? Before she can get the counter.
Yeah, although got a nice army.
Game paused.
Yeah, this army is unkillable with his current army. But you know, there's one Colossus, lots of stalkers. If he pulls everything with the boys, he's got all these marauders, man. It's doable, right? If he pulls some of the workers, I mean, some of the
Well,
army.
you say he's got 6 marauders. So she's got 20 stalkers and
Yeah.
two
My point
Colossus.
is you have to pull the boys. You have to pull
Yeah.
the CVs. That's the only way you can
Everything.
do it. But remember, we see everything. So we know that's what we're supposed to do. Right?
Yeah.
Because you see everything. He doesn't see it. So it's all up to his instincts. He sees, oh my gosh, she has a 4th base already. Right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what happens here. Okay.
Game resumed.
Okay, game is resumed. He has a Raven. He can actually disable. Oh, there doesn't have the energy for disable. Yeah, he does. So look, here's what we could do. He can disable one of the Colossus, have a great fight with the SCVs. That's the only way you can win this. You can't win this by going late game or mid game. You know what I mean? Another 5 workers. Beautiful job. But remember, you can't keep doing this harassment. You have to build enough units and just go. He's got 2 tanks too. If he gets into a siege position, that's his only hope. Right, Mighty Ant?
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Small
longer this
hope.
game goes,
Yeah.
the less that window is closing. So he needs to pull everything now and just go, dude.
Got 2 base versus 5.
Yeah, it's just it's getting worse. More and more units. He's still into this harass mode, but it's not, harassment doesn't matter now. And he could have used his medevac. Look, you can kill like 20 workers here, it doesn't matter, right? And that's my point.
Although he's doing a good job. He just about evened up the work rate. Well, she's on 5 bases though, but
Yeah, that's my point, right? Look,
yeah.
She can keep throwing workers away, but
Yeah.
because she can make more workers, she can make 5 probes at a time. Okay, now look, he's still in his harassment mode with these liberators, but I think it's too late. Okay, he's gonna go with an army here. It's not a bad idea, but this is not big enough of an army to deal with 3 colossi. He needs everything. I think this is gonna do it. Like she's got blink. She can chase us down if she wants. The liberators are gone. So my point there, right? Imagine if he had the liberators, he had the medevac with marines all together, right? Of course, he doesn't have map hacks, so he wouldn't know.
Yeah, still a tall order.
Yeah, I mean that's the only hope. This one, you're still tucked in your base. She would need to have a terrible engagement here. I suppose this is the other way she could lose is if she throws her units away, but she just has way too many units. Too much Protoss here. Not even close tonight, huh? Mighty Ant.
2 tough games.
Yeah, tough game. She's just another class though, right?
Yeah.
He tried. But the DT really screwed him up.
Yeah.
She's too good, dude. She's too good. Let's get the other games going, but let's go interview them real quick. Well, congratulations, Instability, on taking this 2-0 dominant fashion. Before we talk to you, maybe you can check in with Chinpon and Fenrir, make sure they're on the camera and on Discord and the map's all ready to go so that we can get to them. And we'll go interview Mizelle really quick, if you don't mind. That way we can get going.
That's good. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. So let's talk to Mizelle while she's helping get the next games going. Mizelle, that was tough, man. Mighty Ant has some questions for you.
Yeah. So let's start with game 1. I like the battle cruisers, but I'm not sure 3 base battle cruiser for early. You know what I mean? It's like when you built that 3rd CC. I'm not questioning it because I haven't seen the build, but looks like the timing. She attacked right when you warped out. Did you see her attacking at your natural when you warped out, or?
Yeah, I saw.
What was your plan? Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah. So the plan was 2 base all in. As I think you saw that the battle cruisers actually they should go out at the same time, but I had this wrong build order, so it got delayed for a few minutes. So I lost that 2 minute mark to and I was like just base race with this with instability.
Yeah.
So, it was a complete mess. So yeah.
Yeah, I thought you had a chance in the base trade.
Yeah.
Like you killed production, but she still had three more gateways up, and she was expanding like all over the map, just like you were, which I thought was pretty smart. And then you separated your battle cruisers, and all the power of the battle cruiser just kind of got eaten up by, her recall and just her scouting around. So I thought that was tough. The second game looks like you couldn't really quite get going. What happened in the second game?
Second game, the first part was smooth, I think, but I think there was this part in my main base where I totally forgot about making the Raven and the Engbei because I knew that she would go for DPs. Um, yeah, and then the DT drop delayed me so much that I was forced to at least harass her a bit with with my Raven and some of my units. So yeah, that's for
Yeah,
game two.
yeah, DT's definitely put you way behind. Although I thought you did a nice job almost evening out the worker count with your with your harass right after that. But she was on 5 bases right by the end. So even if you evened it up, she had 5 Nexus making
Right.
workers. So yeah, so good try on that.
Thank you.
Okay, instability. How you doing? So
Uh, I guess decent.
decent. Yeah, looking pretty strong there. Really like the second build, the DTs. I'd love to learn that. KJ was kind of talking how that was a macro DT build. Um, can you talk us through your harass and then going into DTs and what you thought when you got it in his base?
Well, I kind of like halfway through the build order realized that he knew I was going DTs, so I didn't really know what exactly I was supposed to do, and then it actually worked really well, and I don't know, so I didn't have a lot of hope going into it, but it went so well that I felt confident afterwards. But his harass was really quite good after that, so I still almost lost anyway, I guess.
Yeah, so I guess once I mean, you almost doubled the work, or you were up by like 30 workers after that uh, DT drop. Like, what's your mindset there? Just to kind of macro up and just know that you're way ahead, or what were you planning after that?
Just staying back and trying to deflect everything.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that was it was evident that yeah, that's what you were doing. Just wanted to make sure, but that looked like a very strong build, even in the first game. I mean, your harassing with those adepts are really good. So congrats on a well played match.
Yeah. Were you expecting my Widow Mind drops?
Yeah, I know every
Okay.
time you build early mines, you're gonna try and drop, so
Okay. Okay. I learned. I will never do that again.
Well, I mean, Mizel, right? It's pretty standard. We see a Widow Mine as a Protoss player, we know that's coming. So it's not really
yeah.
anything. It's not really anything special. It's really the command, the three starport PCs. That was insane. But I don't think
Yep.
it has enough firepower.
Yeah.
Although that Widow Mine, I mean, for defensive, you were either if an Oracle came through or the Adept that got through. I mean, you were able to defend, right? So I thought that was a good part of the build, and even your
Yeah.
drop got in. I'm not sure. I don't remember how many workers you killed, but you did get the drop down. So I think that's a good way to kind of even out the worker count. So
And
I think you should keep trying that because it does work against Protoss, right?
yeah, it's not
Hmm.
bad at all. You just gotta have more power behind it. Probably more infrastructure to make more bio or something.
Yeah.
But
Right.
it's not bad.
All right.
And then game two, like you said, right? I knew you forgot something. And you said you forgot the Raven and or Engineering Bay because DTs are pretty standard there. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah. And no excuses. I got delayed by a few minutes.
I do have a question. When you flew in with
Yeah.
your medevac, you saw a fourth base, maybe a
Yeah.
fifth base, and you were just on
Mhm.
two base. How come you were still like harassing? Did they cross your mind? Like, I just gotta go. Send all my SUVs, get all my stuff. We just gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's kind of
Yeah.
pointless to
Sure.
keep harassing. You should just keep making workers before you do anything with it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot about pooling workers. Yeah.
Right, just
Yeah.
kind of
That's a
like
good
grab everything
suggestion.
and go. Because you kind of did this whole two two
Two
liberator
days already.
thing, and then you had the other thing going. If you had all your units with the tanks and liberators, it's possible you keep pushing and you might win that. So and with the Raven there too to disable the one Colossi, right? So that was your only hope, but you don't have map hack, so.
No, I don't have.
Yeah,
I don't cheat.
What I mean is, you didn't know. You don't have map hack, so we see
Yeah.
everything. But you did see there's a fourth base. So by that time, I think for future situations, just go, dude. Because you're not gonna win a longer game.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not bad, guys. Congrats again, Instability, and Mizelle will see you on the next one. All right.
Thanks.
All right, and hopefully we get these two guys. These two jokers to play each other because they're taking a while. They need to be on next. So help us out there if you can, Instability, and we'll see you guys next time. Congrats again.
Yeah, congrats. Good games.
Thank you.
All right, Mighty Ant. This is the last match next. We need to get the two jokers going, but we don't see them on camera. We do see them on Discord, and they have selected their matches, their maps. What do you think about this while we're waiting on them?
Family affair. I mean, somebody's gotta win. Somebody's gotta lose.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. They're Team Two Jokers too, by the way. I wasn't demeaning them. That's the actual team name.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. It's always brotherly rivalries are always fun, right?
Yep. Yeah, we saw some drama with these two. It's amazing to watch them. So let's bring him in on Discord. I know one of them's not on camera yet, but hello, Chinpon. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Doing well. Good seeing you again. We saw you at Storm Cup. Did you have fun there, by the way?
Yes.
What did you like about Storm Cup?
Okay, just a sec. I have the stream because I was listening to the stream, so you guys are playing like 20 times in a row. Okay, there. Alright. Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, so I was saying, what did you like about Storm Cup from your experience, right? What did you...
I liked seeing all the pros,
Just resolving a technical difficulty.
And I liked seeing the pros play, and I think I might have learned something.
Yeah, I saw you were hanging out a lot with Little Reaper, right? You guys have a kinship with the race of Protoss, or what? What did you guys?
Well, he sure is better than I am. That's for sure.
And you guys were hanging out though. What did you guys talk about a lot?
We were just talking about co-op mostly.
Oh, you guys both play it like co-op, right? Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of people in FSL that love co-op. So Hyper Turtle is one of them. Mighty Ant, do you play co-op?
No, I do not.
You haven't tried it?
No, I just play on Friday nights, with the boys. So, they're not into, playing like that. But if I had more time, I definitely would.
Got it. So that's co-op. And then Fenrir's here. Fenrir, how are you doing? What did you like about Storm Cup? Last time we saw you, you were there, I think.
The show match was great. I got to sit around and do nothing while my team won for me.
Why is that? What was your plan? Make SCVs or whatever? What were you doing?
I was just I was upgrading hard and building Stalker, Zealot, and Observers to detect the Dark Templar.
Oh, you're
That's
playing
all I did.
Protoss. Got it. Cool.
I don't know.
Alright.
I figured it didn't matter.
Well, yeah, it sounds like you guys did have fun. Now you guys get to have fun playing each other. Mighty Ant, I know you have questions. Go for it.
Yeah, it's always, I know Chinpon plays Protoss, and sometimes Terran, I think. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, and we've met on ladder before, which is kind of fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
You completely wrecked me.
Well,
Even with my own race.
No, but I was playing Protoss and I was practicing a build.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah, so no, it was fun. Fenrir, going up against your brother, you play this match any differently? How do you feel about it?
I'm gonna lose. I'm actually afraid. I'm very afraid.
You're afraid, huh? Don't you have that big brother? What do you call it? Confidence playing?
No, he mopped the floor with me last time we played each other. So.
Oh,
okay.
Wow. All right.
So we're looking for a good match then. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, good luck, guys. That's all I have, KJ.
Yeah, good luck. And do me a favor, each of you, tell me who your favorite professional player is in SE2.
Beyond.
Who was your favorite Fenrir?
liked innovation.
Oh, beyond
Plays
innovation.
mechanically.
2 Terrans. All right. Well, good luck, gentlemen. We'll see you on the other side.
Innovation is kind of like higher ranking Mazel.
There you go.
Terran.
But yeah.
All right. Good luck. Good luck. Okay, this is funny, man. They both like a Terran Pro, right?
Yep. Yeah, I like that they play different races, you know. So,
Yeah.
which makes it fun, you know. And then you understand what the other races are doing, so that
Yeah,
they're better
that's-
understanding of it.
That's a very good point. If you play the other races, you know, you do get that advantage to see, oh, that's why they like to do that. All right, we'll do a race check because they're both show Terran right now.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, TBT. Although I'm surprised Chianpon's playing Terran. I think
Yeah,
he
he's
played
going
Protoss.
Terran. Yeah, okay, well.
His Protoss is pretty good, actually.
Yeah, he is. So
Maybe I'll switch it up.
I've never seen him as Terran, so I guess we'll see how this goes, man.
Maybe it's part of a bigger plan, right? You know?
Yeah, exactly. And there's the race picks. I mean, the map picks they got. So here we go, guys.
You're watching FSL Season 6.
All right. In the bottom right-hand corner, we have our green Terran. It's
Fenrir.
And in the upper left-hand corner, we have his brother, the red Terran. It's
Chianpon.
TVT, man. You know what we noticed from Fenrir? He likes to get 2 eBays and just keep upgrading.
Yeah.
With Chianpon, I have no idea.
Yeah, I know Fenrir likes to build up a lot of stuff before he moves out, but let's see.
Yeah, and I'm surprised he said that Chianpon destroys him in games. I thought Fenrir was a higher level, especially with Terran. So.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of mind games. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. If you know each other so well, mind games is more. Ooh, a mistake there for Chianpon. You see him like grab all the SCVs, go to one spot.
Yeah, it happens.
Very minor. Very minor. But it's better than, 9 SCVs following 1 SCV, I suppose, right? Oh, look at that. Two depots queued up here. Well, one is making, the second one, the third one ready to go too.
Definitely won't be supply blocked. A little early, but that's alright.
Yeah. So one is expanding, the other one is... And no orbital yet. And he's kind of delaying his orbital, which Fenrir is doing better. So far, man, Fenrir has the better build. I don't like playing TVT, but what do you think?
No, I don't like it either, actually.
It takes so long to
It does.
win.
You get 2 even match players, and it just takes forever.
Alright, look at these. Wow, perfectly half-half. Right in the middle. So the timing they had is about the same. Fenrir going the other way. That scares Chianpon to go home. But that's good for Fenrir because he's got a command center building already.
Alright, gets the first shot off.
Oh, in the mine!
Let's see here.
He's getting a scout though. He sees the
Oh.
factory. When he doesn't see a command center, he doesn't go down. He should have gone down. But if he doesn't see a command center, he's in great shape. He should just chill at home and just keep making stuff. There's this patented 2 eBays, man.
Yeah, he doesn't know yet. But what do we have here? A proxy upper right-hand corner?
Yeah, there is a proxy. Starport. Okay, if this is a Liberator, this can be huge.
Yep. And there's the scout on the natural.
Yeah, he knows. There's a one base thing going on here. Fenrir should be way ahead. As long as he doesn't lose too many to this eventual Liberator. Oh, and he's gonna get Chinfon's Reaper
Yeah,
also.
Marine's in perfect position.
Yeah, although he's not using his Marines. There it is. He's gonna get an SCV though.
Although nice micro.
Yeah, it is nice micro. He gets away
And
with it. Champon's gonna see how far behind he is. But Fenrir is not really executing this properly.
2 SCVs, okay.
Okay. Well, Champon knows how far behind he is, so he needs to do a lot more with this Liberator. Where are the Marines? There's 2 Marines in the back. And the Liberator is headed that way, man.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Actually, the Marines went down.
Yeah, he pulled out. Right. Yeah, he's in good position. Went down to the bunker. Unfortunate for him, the timing, but
yeah,
it's a nice Liberator spot.
I like how he's moving these SCVs as if he's gonna attack the Liberator.
Yeah, he's just getting out of the way.
Yeah,
but nice job by Tinpon. He's stopping his production.
Yep.
What is that, a starport he's stopping? Yeah.
He is stopping the starport. And
or delaying, right?
Fenrir stopped making units. If he just kept making units, I think he'd be fine. But he's still way ahead in workers, and he still has that second base. Chenpon still doesn't have another command center.
Yeah, and their banks for both of them are getting way up there.
Yeah. There you go, turret for safety. So Fenrir can get all established. He did not... Oh, he did get the upgrades. Yeah, he's 1-1 already. That's a funny Liberator spot. And you can actually shoot that with your 2 Marines, but...
Yeah, I think he's a little early. Maybe he's planning on dropping there.
Yeah, well, not anymore. Meanwhile, this Reaper is still preventing an expansion. Can't reach it. 2 tanks, a bunch of Marines. This is a scary force for Chinphone, though. Fenrir has a great economic situation going on here, but he needs a lot more units. He needs tanks for sure, because if Chinphone gets siege set up, especially since he still has a Liberator, right?
Yeah.
That's bad news. If
splash damage on Marines, yeah, it just.
Yeah. Another starport. Oh, he's sending his starport home now, along with the medevac that he created. He's loading one of them. I wonder if he's gonna do a massive drop. You know, if he drops by the production.
Yeah. I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah, it's a big deal. He can load these 4 Marines and tank. It's perfect. He has 1 medevac with a tank and 4 Marines. If he just loads this other one and goes now and sieges right here in production, he wins. Although he's not doing that right now.
Yeah, he's working on his production.
Yeah. Okay, he does load. And there it is.
Oh, yeah. I like it. 8 Marines, 2 tanks, 2 medevacs. You just gotta get in the right position.
Yep, Fenrir doesn't even have a tank. So with the healing, but he's actually not gonna go into the production area. He's gonna go here in the greedy 3rd base.
Yep.
Let's see. Look at the 2 tanks, man.
Yeah.
The healing medevac. Gonna cancel that for sure. And now when he gets in the spot. Oh, he's gonna load again. He's gonna drop in the back. Oh, this is a good spot. I think, yeah, he's gonna knock Fenrir back to at least 1 base. That's GG. He's just gonna give up. You know what?
Strong
Fenrir
drop.
has the better build, but he just doesn't make units. That was the problem. Right?
Yeah. Nicely done.
Yeah, well, game 2 is going to be on inside and out, so it's very small stuff that Fenrir just has to fix, right? Because he had a nice build.
Yeah, he did. I liked his Reaper Scout. He definitely
And 2 command
had the
centers.
worker count. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything looked decent, minus just making units.
Yep.
I think you know what to do about that. If you have to give these kids advice, right?
Yeah, make units.
Just keep making it. Don't stop.
Yeah.
You're all guilty of that. Sometimes you stop, and even you stop making units. You know, so it happens to a lot of us. That's part of the multitasking. Okay,
Alright,
another
looks
Terran
like
versus Terran.
TBT.
Let's just get going.
Yeah, sure, why not? They worked the first time, right?
Yeah. He just has to remember to make stuff, and he'll be in good shape. If he watches this replay or this VOD, he's gonna know exactly what to work on. Is that something you do? Do you watch? I hate watching when I lose, but you have to watch the replay or the VOD.
Yeah,
Is that
I
something you
do. Yeah, I do. That's a good way to learn.
Yeah, it is.
You're watching FSL.
Usually, correcting small mistakes here and there. There's a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. In the bottom left-hand corner, up 1-0. It's the blue Terran.
Chin Pole.
Alright. And in the upper right-hand corner, we have the green Terran. It's
Fenrir.
All right, man. I think Fenrir's solid,
Oh,
minus
quick-
not making units.
quick gas. He's looks like he's going to be aggressive here.
You think? He might as
Yeah.
well.
Like 2 can play at that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
See if he
Although,
can get the second gas here.
oh, look at that. 2 SCVs headed. Dude, it's double racks. So, Champon is very aggressive, man. Fenrir, is he even gonna see that? Because that's at that corner. You don't normally go there at all if you're gonna scout. So, this is just mass marines. You
Yep.
can lose to this pretty easily. As
can.
soon as if you don't see this, you're dead.
No
You
gas,
need to put
yeah.
a bunker. You need to put a bunker. And then you need to repair. So if he does not scout anytime soon, okay, he is gonna scout.
Let's see.
He knows. Oh no, he doesn't. He just misses it. Look, he can't see.
Yeah.
He can't see. But you know when that building, the command center, is gonna rotate around, so maybe he will see it eventually. Shenpon though is not.
Not till it's finished though.
Will he go on the left side? Maybe he will go on the left side.
Let's
If he
see.
goes a little bit on the left side. But Champon is not making any units, though. Ah,
Oh.
he sees the bunker, so he knows.
Yeah, he kind of gave it
And-
away, but
yeah,
that's
he
all
gave
right.
it away. The Reaper can stop this completely. But he's going the wrong way! He doesn't notice. Okay, he does notice it now. He just has to kill the SCV. And then needs to kill the other SCV. But he adds an add-on, which is a mistake. He needs to kill this other SCV. Oh my gosh! And he doesn't have a wall, man. This is very greedy, because he has a command
Definition
center. Oh my
of
goodness.
aggressive.
That is a fast game.
Ugh. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Yeah, no add-ons.
Yeah.
You're getting cheesed like that, yeah.
Command center and that. He's getting completely cheesed. Anyway, that's going to do it. Let's go chit-chat with these guys and see what they say. He predicted that he would lose. And we know now why. Alright, guys, welcome back. Congrats, Chinpon, on taking the 2-0. Let's ask some questions with Fenrir. Go ahead, Mighty Ant.
Yeah, Fenrir, you were in excellent shape. I thought we were both commenting on your build for the first game. Uh, Getting the economic advantage. It's just that. How did you feel about the harassment that was coming your way?
I mean, the one Reaper was no threat, but then the Liberator was a bother, and then the drop. Well, that was just game ending because I didn't have any forces.
Yeah, it was very, you were way ahead. You had the second command center. You had a lot of workers. You just didn't make any units while during all that, right? I think if you just keep making units, you'll be way ahead, and you can easily stop him. That's game one.
Yeah. So yeah,
He was all-inning. And so I thought he was just gonna play a macro game. I forgot he's Chinpon. So
you had a Reaper there, though. You saw that there was no command center at the bottom.
Yeah, the natural. I thought. Yeah, I'm not sure if you scouted. I know you didn't scout the natural at first, but then your Reaper was
He left
still
his
there.
Reaper there the whole time, so he knew that he was mining on 2 bases the whole time,
Yeah.
while Chinpon was only on 1. So.
Yeah.
Blew my Reaper up, so I thought he was expanding and getting rid of the Reaper. I put him there to stop the expansion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. I actually forgot to put down that expansion after you canceled it.
Got it. So
Yeah.
you just forgot that he was actually not expanding, so you thought it was a macro game. I see.
Yeah, you gotta look out for these one base
with
Terrans, right?
Chinpon. Yep.
Yep. All right, and then the second game, you spotted the 2 barracks and he was starting to build bunkers, and good job on the Reaper getting that out and killing a couple things. But then you added an add-on onto your barracks, which was kind of a mistake. What were you thinking there?
I hadn't seen it by then. The Reaper spotting it was when the Reaper was trained. I was sending the Reaper across to scout.
Yeah. But then, like, after you started, like, killing or, fighting with the Reaper, you added did you add the add-on after that? Because I think you have to start making units for the cheese and a bunker. I'm not sure if you realize that or not, but
I just had the rack selected and was holding C so it would start the reaction.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. So very minor stuff. You kept on making the command center and you added the add-on, which means you had just 1 Reaper and he just can keep making Marines. And then he pulled his SCVs. So very all in, and it worked out. Just a lot of pressure. I think you know what to do next time you play him. Just make a bunker and just hang out. So, but did you expect to get 2-0'd, or because you didn't seem confident still?
I very much expected it.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting the games to be long either, and they weren't.
Got it. Okay. Well, the good news is very minor things you can do, Fenrir, to improve your game and change that completely. So, very easy for you to adjust there. So, just watch the VOD and good luck to you. Chenpong, congrats on winning. I know it's tough to play your brother, but that's what happens here in FSL, this family StarCraft League. You do have to play your kin. So, but it was great seeing both of you guys. Mighty Ant, any final comments?
Yeah,
questions?
so Chinfon. Yeah, I thought first game harassment was great, right? Especially the Liberator coming across, and then the drop. I thought your biker was excellent. You put it in a perfect spot. The second game, I'm kind of curious. You went for the 2 barracks and the bunkers. When did you decide to pull all the boys? Is that part of your plan, or?
It was part of my plan because
It was.
I realized that when I first was trying to get my gas, I kept double clicking accidentally and moving my SCVs to get away from mining. So I was like, I've gotten far behind on mining, so I should just all in. So that's what I did.
Yeah, that's the definition of all in, where you pull everything, right?
Yeah, I wasn't really planning on all inning at the beginning. I was just planning on proxying 2 Reapers next to him, and seeing if I can do something with those. But
no gas.
then I was like, yeah, I forgot to build my gas fast enough. So.
Okay. Anyhow, well done. Aggressive builds. We like to see change ups in Terran, right?
I think I learned the first build that I did in the first game from watching somebody in the DSL. It might have been Maru, but.
Okay. Oh, well done. It was fun to see TBT match go differently than we're used to seeing.
The second game, I didn't even mean to play as Terran.
Yeah, I figured you'd play Protoss. Yeah. Okay. Oh, well
It's
done.
funny, I was planning to swap to Toss that game as well, and then I just forgot.
Oh, that would have been something if you saw that.
Yeah. That's all I have, KJ.
All right. Well, I think that'll do it. Good luck to both of you the rest of the season. Good seeing you, and hope you enjoy the rest of your holiday break. Right? Ate too much.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Good
guys.
games, guys. Yep.
See you guys next
All right.
time.
And now I can take my headphones
Good
off.
night
My ears have gotten
and
so
good
big
luck.
they're uncomfortable.
All right. So that'll do it for tonight's matchups. Sergio, why don't you give us the rundown? What do we see tonight?
So we saw well executed builds by by Hyper Turtle in the first match.
Oh, you had a well executed build the first match. Actually, you had a way better executed build. You just got lucky. You just didn't see the
it's
build
just you make a mistake, and that could cost you the game. Early lead, but that didn't count for anything. So it was a good switch by Hyper Turtle. Second game, he just better build. That's all. And good defending.
Yeah.
And then of course we saw Instability do her Protoss thing, as we've seen many times before.
Super strong.
Yeah, she looked really strong versus
The Terran.
DLS Mazel Terran.
Yep.
Although I like that he tried something different, because I thought he was gonna go mech, but maybe mech's not so great against Protoss. Or,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I like his 3 starport build minus the 3 starports. I would say maybe 2.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think 2. 2 to
is
start
just
with,
right.
and then some kind of defenses, right, with all those stalkers.
Yep.
But it's nice to see, different builds. And then the last one was just kind of unpredictable. Toss a
He
coin.
got behind, man. He just got distracted by the adepts that he was late on his Raven and the engineering bay. So that's really what cost him the game.
Yeah, the high level harass, right, with those adepts are good. Something to learn from.
Yeah.
And then the last game, I mean, we just witnessed anything can happen in TBT, brother versus brother. So
yep.
I was expecting Fenrir to probably come out 2-1 if it's like a TBT match. But Chien Pon just had the better drop there, right? So for the first one, and then the all-in, it's hard to defend against that if you don't spot that right away. So that was the good aggression by Chien Pon. So it was good to see.
That's right. So that'll do it for that. Let's go look at the standings, because that is a good question by... Let's make sure we update this though too. So the schedule, we'll talk about next week's games too if you can. That way we can get this thing sorted out too.
All right, so we're gonna start with Wednesday. These two jokers, we just saw them playing against each other, but they're teammates versus Sai and Kitty. I think that's kind of an uphill battle against Sai and Kitty. I think they're probably the favorites here, but we've seen in the past anything can happen in 2v2, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's always a chance. And then I'm looking forward to this one, Hyper Turtle versus Deepu.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, two good players. Deepu does some crazy builds, unpredictable stuff. Who knows what race he's gonna play? But Hyper Turtle's strong and he knows all the races, so he could pretty much do anything. So I think that's pretty evenly matched. And then we have DLS Mazel against Neutrophil. TVP. Neutrophil, probably one of the strongest players in that group, so I think it's going to be a tough one, but we'll see. DLS Mazel will prepare for that one, and should be okay.
Yeah.
And then what do we have? Next Friday? You want to go on to next Friday too, next week?
You can, yeah. Go ahead.
We have two new players, Noka versus Polaris. I don't know much about these two. Can you? about
So
those two guys?
yeah, Polaris is those two guys that are pretty new. Wait a minute. Let's go look. Actually, that's in here. It's on the players. There you go. Let's show that. Sorry, I'm actually wrong. Okay, here it is. Noka is Noob Lord in gray, and Polaris is Instability in Caliber C.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's the
Yep,
2v2.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot too.
Yeah. Let's see. Noob Lord, great. Yeah, that's a strong team versus Instability and. Oh, okay. Yeah, that should be a very good match. Yeah, high level 2v2 play on that one. Who knows what's going to happen there? And then we have Chien Pon, who looked very strong today, versus Kitty Cat Gamer. I like her Zerg. That should be a good matchup for Code B. And then Code A, another good one, Cyan versus Deepu. They've met before, so they're no strangers to what each other, what they do. So I think two familiar players going against each other is always good. And then for Code S, we have Veils versus Neutrophil.
Ooh, that will show how good Veils is.
Yeah, that's a.
Because Veils looks really good.
Although a big test in that one.
That
right?
is the big test. If he beats Neutrophil, he might be my favorite to win the whole thing. Depending on how good he plays. Like, if he crushes him, I think he's going to win the whole thing.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're talking about Neutrophil here, right?
Still, man, Veils look really good. We'll see.
Yeah? Okay.
Well, you know what? With that, let's go look at the standings. The standings as it is. So, Code B. Well, it's pretty open in Code B.
What do we have here? Let's
Yeah.
see.
You see that? Code B? I'm showing it on screen right now. The Code B standings. Looks like Cloak and Chinpon are both 1-0. It's pretty early. There's not a whole lot of separation here, right? 1-1, 1-0, 0-2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
this
too
is-
early. Everybody's still in it, so.
Yep, and then Code A, which is right here. The Archaic is 2-0. Cyan is 2-1. Little Reaper's played 5 games already. He's at 2-3. Stu Blue is at 0-2, so he's kind of lagging behind there. But there's a lot of winning records here in Code A.
Yeah. Still, I mean, it's still early, so anybody's game here.
That's right. So can't tell there either. But Code S, we have some separation, don't we?
Although I do like the Archaic and
Yeah,
Code A.
Archaic is the favorite right now, I think, because he
looking
won it the
strong.
last time. But Code S, we have several people that are very good right now.
Yeah, let's see.
So yeah, Veils is at 1-0.
3-0
Instability
Instability.
is 3-0. Ghost Chant is 3-0.
Yeah, Ghost Chant's looking really strong.
Maliket's 0-4. He's just not looking like he's gonna go in the playoffs. Hurt in Time also 0-3. JMPC got his first win. He needs to keep winning because it's tough, man. Mizel is at 2-1.
Yeah, although the strength of schedule, JMPZ had the top
you know what?
players to start with.
Yeah.
Actually, top 3 practically, right?
You know what?
So,
Liquipedia says, supposedly Liquipedia has the updated sheet. This one is not updated properly. Let's go look at Liquipedia because that one is updated pretty often. So here you go. Liquipedia. Code S. Yeah, we don't see the instability in the Mizel updated here yet. But yeah, 3-0. Ghost Chant, Veils 2-0, Instability is 3-0, Dark Menace is 2-0. So yeah, this is more correct. Mizelas go down to 2-2. Okay, so we're missing like a week there on Liquipedia. So we have the real results right there. Okay, so that's Code S. Let's do it again, guys. Sorry.
Still doesn't change.
Too much, yeah, too much. Code A, Cyan 3-1. Deepu, the Archaic.
I like Mighty Ant and Code. I think he's
Mighty
looking
Ant
good.
is even right now. Still plenty of games to go.
He's down 1-2.
Oh yeah, that's right. You just lost one. So
Yeah.
you're
Yep.
1 and 2. So it's still not out of it yet.
No.
Not out of it. It's too early to be out. And then
Although
lastly,
it was the first 2-0 though, or 0-2 for a match. So
Oh really?
yeah, because Cyan beat me 2-1, and then I got Noob Lord 2-0. So
Yeah.
yeah, anything can happen. It's still early. Everyone has the chance here, right?
That's right.
So yeah,
Okay.
just keep playing. We'll see what
And
happens.
then last one, Code B. Code B. It's too early. Only Kitty Cat Gainer though. She's down at 0-3, not doing too well, even though her macro looks really good.
Yeah. And she looks good in team games too. So
Yep.
yeah.
Well,
that'll
we'll see
that'll
them.
come up.
We'll see them soon, eventually, right? It's still pretty early. If you look at our schedule, it's so many games still. We're a little halfway done. About halfway done. Day 15 is over. Mighty Ant, thanks for watching and casting and playing. You did all 3.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Always fun.
All right, man. Good luck to you as you constantly try to improve and come up with creative builds. And we'll see all you guys later, right?
Yeah, good games tonight for all the matches tonight. Yep.
All right. See you guys
Thanks,
later.
guys. Bye.
Sarah, what have you done?
Kerrigan, the die you cast.